Yeah, that sounds easy. I just have to turn a faucet with my paws. Yeah. Well, okay, not a faucet. It's not a faucet, but it's a... I basically have to turn a handle that's high above my head with my paws. Now, after a while, you'll probably memorize these, and you won't even have to talk to Priscilla. But, even when you have them memorized, you still have to do all of the chores in order. Let me get rid of this guy. Ah, crap. At least I got him. But yeah, if you want to, try and get them all out of the way before having to talk to her again, you actually can't, because they will only be triggered after she says something. And, for example, see this right here? This is closed up. We actually have to go up there. There's going to be a staircase up there, and you have to bark at that handle. But for now, we have to go to the barn and fill up her water trough. So, barn's right here. Now, you can actually get to each area in this level without, having to take a shortcut, and without the screen having to dissolve into another screen. I think if you just follow some of the signs, you can manage to do that. But a lot of signs also point to shortcuts. So, yeah, if you're impatient like me and you just want to use the shortcuts, you can do that. So, yeah, basically just chores.
Wow. I feel better now that I've had a drink. Thanks. Now, the windmill over yonder needs some fixing. I think a good bark might dislodge the broken board that's preventing the blades from spinning. I think. I'll get right on it.
Now, Priscilla's, speech may be kind of dull. She basically sounds like a clogged up, girl that has some trouble talking. But you know what? I actually kind of like Priscilla. Cause, well, for one thing, I do like the party hat on her head. That's on there for obvious reasons. But, I do like that she is wearing that. And I do like that she repeats herself like she's kind of nervous. And Priscilla, like Shelby, is the only other character that we see only once.
Thanks for fixing the windmill. You're a great helper. Here's the next chore. The hens are playing outside of their coop and haven't been laying any eggs. Would you please herd the hens back into the coop? Please. How do I do that? By barking at them when they get close to the coop door. Sounds like fun.
I also like how she kind of repeats herself. But, yeah, Priscilla's the one, she's the only other character that we see just once. I thought that was kind of a shame, because, she is a character I kind of like. But, while we don't see her in the main game a second time, we do play as her in one of the minigames, and that's actually the ice race. And I'm going to show that off when I'm finished with the game. But she's actually, oh crap, she's actually one of the slowest characters. But she has the advantage of a lot of speed boosts. Because there's 3 characters you can play as. You can play as Priscilla the Pig, Chester the Rat, and another character coming up called Crystal the Rabbit. And Crystal, I think, is the slowest character. But Priscilla, while also slow, she has the speed boost. So, yeah, all 3 characters actually have something about the race that they can use to their advantage. And what she has is basically speed, so she makes up for, how slow she is. but the other two characters, Chester actually goes through shortcuts. And he can go through little holes in, some of the areas around the race, or around the course. And Crystal can leap over things, so she has shortcuts too. And yeah, we're gonna hear that rooster crow every time you get a hen in. So yeah, just bark at them like Priscilla said. And we're done with this chore. And like the previous level, I don't find this level to be particularly huge or a level where you can easily get lost. So I'm not gonna, sniff around for bones just yet. I'm just gonna wait until it's not like we can leave the level at all anyway, so I'm gonna bother with sniffing everything out afterwards.
I heard the rooster crowing, so I know he's happy. Congratulations for getting the hens back into the coop. Now there are some farm tools over there in the grain silo that are buried under the grain. If you climb up the silo and jump in, you'll find some switches you can activate to release the grain. If you're not too busy. Sounds like a challenge.
He says sounds like a challenge, but it's really not hard. It's basically the same thing as filling up her water trough. It's just we have to do it several times. So wait, let me just come down here. Freaking plane, helicopter, whatever. You're supposed to bring in dogs. You're not supposed to shred them. Ugh. So yeah, as you may guess, I suck! And yet I still rarely die in this game. Probably jinxing myself by saying that, but, like I said, this game really isn't hard, it just gets tricky. Because you basically do the exact same thing throughout the game. Like, if you notice, there's no special way to, turn the handles or, anything really. Because a lot of the special things that you can do, you can just do with the action button, which is the circle button. Wake up! Alright, so yeah, we basically have to come up here and free some tools that are buried under some grain. And how sad do you have to be to, how pathetic a farmer do you have to be that the animals basically have to take over? They pretty much have to ask a puppy for help. Sad. Although I'm kind of wondering who put that hat on Priscilla. You can remember, to give her a party hat. But you can't remember to feed her or give her water or anything. Ugh. What kind of farmer are you? And, he has a wife. Like, we're going to hear him talk later. We're going to hear them both talk. Is she not doing anything either? Alright, I'll just do that 2 more times. And there are the tools. And here's a puppy. Now, I believe we have to... See, I think this is the final chore. The one coming up. Because you probably saw in Outhouse, just a few minutes ago. That actually comes into play during the last tour. So I believe this is the final one.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
Yeah, an outhouse. I haven't shown the tractor off. It has to do with that too. So let's talk to Priscilla.
That's impressive. You released all the grain and uncovered the tools. Now for some real fun. The farmer just installed indoor plumbing, so it doesn't need his outhouse anymore. There's a key in the barn that you can use to start the tractor. Drive the tractor into the outhouse to knock it down. Think you can handle that? Huh? You think? I'll be sure to give it my best shot.
You think? Yeah, you just asked a puppy if he could handle driving a tractor. So yes, folks, that's what we're doing. We are going to drive a tractor into that outhouse and knock it over. Now, admittedly, I don't see the point of it. I mean, I do see the point. Like, she just said he installed indoor plumbing and he doesn't need it anymore. But, knocking it over?
Boy, am I glad to see you.
Maybe that'll spook him into thinking that something is wrong, and maybe he'll take better care of the farm. But I don't really see what that'll do, to be honest. Maybe I'm just dumb. So yeah, we are driving a tractor. So let me, there was actually a sign that shows us where the tractor is, but yeah, it's actually right by the place with the grain, where we recover the tools. So not far from here. And there's no steering or anything. It's basically all just a cutscene. I think I just heard one of those toys, but who cares? Wait, let me get those bones first. Okay, knock that over and reveal a puppy. So hopefully you heard that. That was basically the farmer and his wife. And it almost sounds like an alcohol reference. I guess they wouldn't go that far in a Disney game. Well, in this type of game anyway, but still. It kind of sounded like it.
Priscilla? Well, it's my birthday today, and no one remembered to get me a present. So if you want to leave now, go right ahead, the gate is open. What's a birthday without a present? I've got an idea.
So yeah, 99 Priscilla doesn't sound too enthusiastic. She has no present, and it's her birthday. Which actually makes even less sense than the whole hat thing, because why did the farmer remember to give her a party hat but not a gift? Really?
Oh my, you found a present for me. You are my new best friend. Thanks a lot, Priscilla. I had a great time helping you out. Have a great birthday.
And just like that, she starts running. Kind of like foreshadowing to the race. And when we play that race, I think Priscilla is the only one available. So when you first play it, she'll be the only character available to play as. Then we'll move on to Chester and then Crystal. I think we're going to meet Crystal in the next level, if I'm remembering correctly. But let's try and sniff out all these bones. You know, I've forgotten there were enemies around here that I didn't get. And here's a puppy.